This test fixture is in our Erie, Pennsylvania test lab. In this lab, we do elastomer and product level validation testing for multiple industries, not just oil and gas, but also aerospace, agricultural, industrial. Doing this type of testing is really part of our DNA. So we've established these core testing competencies. And given that, along with the cost of conducting this API 16F testing externally, which we would have had to do multiple times to qualify our entire TJ Packer product line, it made sense for us to establish our own internal 16F testing capability.
Going back to that test machine, we went back to one of the co-chairs of the API 16F committee and sort of asked, what kind of surface finish, what would you do to that inner barrel? The response was, well, why don't you make it as rough and realistic as possible? Like, give me a worst case scenario, and that way when we do the API test, we have some feeling that's going to be okay when it gets to the field. And so the way we addressed the inner barrel was, that is a rough piece of line pipe. All we did for surface prep was we ground the line weld flush with a hand grinder, didn't do any sort of surface treatment, didn't do any sort of polishing. And there are, a lot of TJs out there in the world that have, very specific surface finishes. They certainly use grease while they're applying the TJ Packer. And we have, that irregularity of the weld, and you can actually see that in some of the testing. You can kind of see a little bit of a line, a witness mark, where the Packer rides on that weld.
We are intensely intellectually curious about our product, and we always want to go above and beyond and figure out how long they last and what are the weak points. And we've gone off and done that. It's been good to learn those results over the years and be able to share them with customers, because not only do you want a certified product, a product that's certified to 16F second edition, but you want something that performs better than what you're currently using. And now we have the data to show that. So that's been gratifying, and useful to have that test equipment in-house.
That's kind of just the way we work. Do it right, do it the first time.